good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans have traveled out here to Pottsville Nativity, where they will take on the Shenandoah Valley Blue Raiders, I think they're called. Blue something or other. Blue Moon, no. Anyway, it is tip-off tournament night here at Nativity, and so the draw the first ball game as they'll take on those Schuylkill Valley boys. So we'll be set with the opening tip-off of the 2002-2003 season here in just a moment as Coach Calnan gets them set to take the court, and we'll have some announcements, and then we'll be right back following the national anthem with the opening tip-off of the ball game. Trojans tonight will start Kessler along with Weaver. Let's see who else did they announce out there. Robbie Miller, Justin Andes, and we'll get the last guy here in a second. I believe Chad Dietrich was the one I left out there. I have no names for the Blue Devils, so we'll just have to concentrate on learning the names of our own guys, which always takes me about 4 games, so we'll see. Okay, Kessler will tip it off out here for UDA as we are about to begin. There was no national anthem here, so tipping it off here, controlled to the Trojans. Over in a wing there for Dietrich. Dietrich stepping inside, slides to a halt. And they're going to call Chad for a walk that time as he tried to make the shot and kind of slid to a halt. So they'll turn it over here to the Blue Devils. They'll try to work it up court. Some good forecourt pressure being applied here by the Trojans. Steal in here by Andes for 2. And Justin Andes gets the first 2 points of the ball game. That forecourt pressure. Here's a near steal out here by the Trojans again now as the Blue Devils get it on their end of the court on the offensive zone. And they'll try to work something around out here. We'll watch the Trojans as they play some D. Trojans have them trapped out on the perimeter. Long 3 from outside, short of everything. And it'll go over to the Trojans as it missed the net. So UD will take over, leading 2-0. Chad Dietrich will bring it up. He's got Andes on the left wing. He has nice pass inside on a quick give and go from Weaver to Andes, and Andes got 4 points. Trojans lead 4-0. Ball tipped out of there. Did it hit a Blue Devil? No, I guess not. Good effort in there from Robbie Miller. And the Trojans again set up that defense and have the Blue Devils working it around the perimeter, allowing nothing inside so far. Now they try to take it inside. Stolen away by Andes. Quickly up court come the Trojans. He'll stop, pop a 14-foot shot up, and in good. Andes with all 6 points for UDA. It's 6-0 Trojans. And back they come. The ball loose, firing it down in a wing. Knocked out of there by Kessler, but picked up and then near stolen inside there. It is tipped away. Weaver's got it. Weaver coming back for UD. Quick bounce pass up here for Robbie Miller, but out of his hands it goes. And it'll be timeout called by the Blue Devils. 6:14 remaining here in the first quarter. UDA up 6-0. Shenandoah Valley, Schuylkill Valley timeout is over. So they return the ball. It's stolen away in there nicely by Miller. Out in front here for Dietrich. Dietrich taking it inside, passing it right here for a shot from Weaver. Just off the mark, no good. Rebounded in there to the Blue Devils, and back they come. The first miss that the Trojans have had tonight. Here's 34 for 2. It is no good. Ball tapped back this way. Picked up for a 14-foot try. No good. And UD should come away with this. They do. Quickly passing it ahead here to a wide open Dietrich for 2. Great pass from Robbie Miller to Chad Dietrich, and Chad for 2 more. It's 8-0 UD. Trojans double team him. Now he's got it across the timeline. Into the corner. Now inside. Loose. Tipped around. Controlled here by Miller. Miller up court for UDA. Nice bounce pass over there for Andes. Andes from outside for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to the Blue Devils. 8-0 UD, throwing a shutout at the Blue Devils here with 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the opening period. Here's a nice play inside for the Blue Devils. It does not result in anything. However, the rebound wouldn't go. Ball tipped around inside, controlled to the Trojans. Nice outlet pass quickly here for Miller. Miller will dump it back inside for Weaver for two. Wouldn't go. Weaver's got it back again. Fakes once, puts a shot up. No foul called. And back come the Blue Devils. Well, Trojans showing a lot of confidence out here in the opening going, but just a pair there that they probably should have had. We'll stay back a little bit, watch the defense work. And it has been working for sure. Ball tipped away, picked up in there. Looping pass ahead here for Robbie Miller. Robbie for two, it's good. Robbie Miller with a good layup following the steal by Justin Ennis. Another steal inside. Miller has it, tripped up. No call, and out of bounds he goes. Rob tripped up inside there, lost control of it as Oxidine and, well, the Trojans send in 5 new ones. Oxidine in there along with Warner. It'll be Ennis stays into the ball game. Shiley and Weaver stays in also. Here's the ball tipped loose by Weaver, or by Warner rather. Ahead it comes this time to number 11. 11 to push it over on the right side. Looked like a walk, and it was. So the Trojans put it in play. And it's inbounding here for Kurt Warner. Kyle Warner. Kurt Warner played for the Penn State Nittany Lions, didn't he? Whatever. That's Kyle. Near wing over here for Warner. Warner from outside for 3. It's 2. Kyle Warner for 2. Pass here for 15. He'll go across the timeline with it. Trojans converge on him nicely. Inside it goes on the floor. Tipped away. Picked up by the Trojans. Lead pass ahead here now for Oxidine. Mark for 2. No good. Rebound controlled in there by Shiley. His backup shot good. Shiley fades back and puts a shot in. Timeout. The second timeout called by the Blue Devils as the score now amounts to UDA 14 and the Blue Devils nothing. Timeout over. The Blue Devils put the ball in play. Ball nearly tipped over there. Inside he goes with it. Shot for 2. No good. Rebound. Let's see who's going to pick it up. It's going to be the Trojans, and it's tied up. And on the tie-up, it's going to remain the Blue Devils ball. They will inbound underneath their own basket. Right inside it goes. Ball tipped away. Picked up in there by Shiley. Quick lead pass up here now for Weaver for 2. It's good. Quick outlet pass to Weaver, and Weaver put it home. 16-0. Ball tipped. Backcourt it goes. It's going to be tipped off the hands of Oxidine. And coming into the ball game, number 5, Alec Peters for UDA. And Alex Peters, Oxidine, Warner, and Austin Markle. Ball tipped off the hands of number 3. It'll be UDA ball. Trojans inbounding for Kyle Warner. On the wing he goes with it. Into the corner. Shiley looking around for it. Brings it back outside here. Now they'll go back in here for a pass back out to Warner, and he's fouled. He's held. First foul of the ball game. And the Blue Devils pick that one up on a hold. And it'll be inbounded by UDA. 2:38 remaining. Show you the clock. Next chance we get. Kyle Warner for UD. From outside for 3. It's just off the mark. Rebound comes down here to the Blue Devils. Racing back quickly, and the ball tapped away in there nicely by the Trojans. Controlled here by Oxidine. Mark with a nice bounce pass underneath. It goes off the leg of number 15 of the Blue Devils. And so UD will inbound the ball underneath their own bucket. Nice bounce pass here for a shot from Markle from outside. No good. Rebound controlled here to the Blue Devils, and they'll bring it up court. 2:12 rather remaining here in the opening quarter. Ball stolen away nicely. Back with it comes Warner for 2. It's good. Kyle Warner for 2. Good job by Kyle. And up court it comes again now as the Blue Devils having one heck of a time with this Trojan defense and offense. Ball tipped away inside. Picked up in there by the Trojans. Markle has it. It's tapped away from him, but picked up here by UDA. Warner, cross court it comes here for three, just off the mark. Rebound right underneath there to Shiley. Shiley will be blocked inside. Picked up by, and this is the first opportunity they may have. No, it's blocked away. Back with it comes Markle. Markle coming up court for UDA. On the wing over here it comes. Nice bounce pass inside for Shiley for two. A great bounce pass inside by Kyle Warner for Justin Shiley, and Shiley put it home. Over on the right wing it goes now for the Blue Devils, who are having one devil of a time here with UDA here in the early going of this ball game. From outside for three, no good. Rebound comes down here. Guys sort of staying around looking for it, but it's picked up by the Blue Devils. Into the corner it goes. Shot for two. It's good. So that gives them the first 2 points of the ball game. It's 20-2 with less than a minute to play. On the other end of the court it goes here for Shiley for two. It's good. The bucket counts, and Justin will go to the line, shooting one to get three. All right. Justin shooting one. Trojan substituting now. Shiley remains in the ball game, but Weaver comes back in along with the starting, well, all the starting 4 out of 5 are in there. Shiley's one and only shot good. Shiley the other night shot 175 free throws, or 170 something out of 200, of a possible 200. So pretty deadly. It's 23-2. Trojans on top. Here's 3 for 2. No good. Rebounded right inside there to Kessler, and then a foul called on the Blue Devils. None shooting. UDA will inbound the ball. Trojans coming up court with it now as they go into the corner. Here's Weaver working it back here for a shot from outside by Dietrich. That's a little bit short and off the mark. Ball tipped around inside there. Let's see who's got to control it. It's going to be controlled here to the Blue Devils. Up court they come with it now. 28 seconds remaining here as he's challenged out there by Anderson. Throws the ball away. So Justin Annis again in there for UDA, mixing it up and causing the turnover. 23 seconds left here in the first period. It's been all UDA. Annis playing it down out in front as they run the clock down now, shooting for the final shot of the period. Over the wing it goes. It's Dietrich. Dietrich, he said they walked with it. Chad might have took an extra little hop out there and called for the walk with 3.7 seconds remaining. You might as well say 4 seconds left here in the opening period. And that one stole it away. Should we get a couple here? Let's see. It's good. If it goes, it wouldn't go. Oh, a good effort, but no results. And so the Trojans with a big first quarter, which puts a smile on these guys' faces, that's for sure. At the end of one, it is UDA 23. And the Blue Devils 2. All right. Trojans put Peters in there along with Kessler, Miller, Warner, and Markle to begin the second quarter here. Now this is Kyle Warner with it. Warner looking here for a pass inside. Nice pass to Markle for two. It's good. Good pass inside from Peters, I think it was, to Markle for two. Near steal over there. No, not quite. Inside go the Blue Devils. Here number one for two. It is good. 25-4. Trojans bringing it down. Markle on the left wing. Dropping it there for Warner. Kyle, near side over here. This is Miller. Markle dropping it back. Here comes Warner. Nice bounce pass inside for Kessler. Kessler shot partially blocked. Next shot knocked away and picked up over there by Warner. Bounces it outside here for Markle. Markle will take it in. Nice bounce pass right there for Peters for two. A gentle bounce pass from Kyle Warner to Alex Peters for two more. 27-4 playing here in the second. Pass inside, nice pass, and the shot no good, and a foul called on number 3. He'll pick up the personal foul. We'll see how many he's got. Could be his second, I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Except personal foul number 1. team foul number 4. Trojans have not been called for a foul tonight yet as Kyle Warner takes it up the court. Mark for a nice pass inside there and another foul. A hold will be called on number 10, picking up their 5th team foul. And one more will put the Trojans in a bonus situation, or one after that, I guess it is. It's a nice pass inside. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded on the far side. Warner controls it for UDA. Warner into the wing. Shot from the side over there for 3. No good. That was Miller. Robbie's shot wouldn't go. Quick pass down court here now, and let's see. We're going to have the first foul of the ball game for the Trojans, as Kyle Warner will pick it up, trying to defend on that shot. So Kyle picks up the first one. It's 27-5. That's not the time of day. That's the score. 27-6 rather. And Blue Devil to the foul line. First shot, good. One and only shot. He got one. 7 to whatever. Kessler for 2, wouldn't go. Kessler fouled. Chris will go to the line shooting 2. Chris's first try is just off the mark. He'll try it again. Second shot by Kessler is in and out. No good. Rebounded nicely inside there by Antis, but his shot wouldn't go. Quick pass down here to the half court. Inside, he'll take it. Stop it. Blocked away nicely there by Antis. Antis has the ball stripped out of his hands, and back up court they come with it. Underneath the basket for the Blue Devils. Tapped away again, this time by Miller. Let's see, the Trojans and Blue Devils having a heck of a time hanging on to that ball. Here's a ball stripped away, picked back up. It's changed hands 7 times there, and Weaver coming back up with it for UDA. On the wing it goes. This is Markle shooting a pass, or rather, Antis it was, shooting a pass over here and out of bounds it goes. Whoa. And so they'll give it to the Blue Devils. Crowd didn't think so. I don't think either side of the crowd thought that one was a good call, but nevertheless, it's 27-7. Nearly fell with it, nearly has it stripped out of his hands by Weaver. Then it is picked off in there. Ed is coming back 3-on-1. Nice bounce pass here for a dump back here for Warner, good for 2. Addis with a pass over here for Miller, who was out of position. Dumped it back there for Kyle Warner. Kyle gets 2. Kyle with another steal. On the floor it goes. It's going to be rolling around out here. What do you call this? Little wrestling match breaking out here now, huh? Maybe that 29-7 has something to do with it. 5:17 remaining here in the first half. On the tie-up, it's going to be Schuylkill Valley ball. Over on the right wing. They'll try the left side here now, nearly out of bounds. He saves it in bounds, but the Trojans pick it off. Weaver with it, looping pass down on the wing. Underneath with a shot by Dietrich for 2. But Chad's shot wouldn't go. He tried to alley-oop one from underneath this way and just wouldn't go in. So it'll be inbounded here by the Blue Devils. Trojans with 2 or 3 guys up deep. Now it comes down here. They'll split the defense. Puts the shot up and in good. 29-9. Long pass. Here's a pass tip back here. Weaver will grab it. Anthony for Dietrich. Spinning it over in the left wing. Whoa, and a blocking foul called on number 1 as he hit Weaver. Trying to alley-oop one over this way. And Weaver blocked out of there. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Trojan foul shooting and not up to their standard here tonight in the opening ball game. Maybe a little jitters, whatever. But Anthony missed his first one. He'll get another one. Second shot, good. 30-9 is the score. Looping pass, inbound, tipped away, picked up in here by the Trojans. Dietrich's got it. Dietrich taking it almost inside, then goes off the foot of a Blue Devil. So the Trojans will maintain possession of it underneath their own basket. 4:22 left here in the first half of the ball game. Pass inside Weaver. Weaver takes it to the hoop for two, off the mark, and rebounded in there by the Blue Devils. Near steal inside, and then they're going to call a hold foul on Dietrich. Chad will pick up the personal, the team's third. For Chad, his first. And the Blue Devils will inbound. Slow it down now. 4:08 left here in the half. Pass underneath here. Turns around, puts a shot up. Good. 30-11 the score. Quick outlet here for Oxidine for two. It's good. Mark Oxidine for two quickens. Ball tapped away, and then they're going to say it went out of bounds off the Blue Devils. So the Trojans will inbound the ball, and timeout called by Blue Mountain. I guess it was. I'm not sure. 3:52 left here in the first half. It's 30-11 UDA. Timeout is over, and UDA will inbound the ball. Dietrich getting ready to do just that for the Trojans. Bounces it over here for Andes. Andes from the wing for two. No good. Rebound comes down there. It's going to be controlled by the Blue Devils, and Andes with a near steal. The Trojans converge on them deep again. And now they'll get it loose. Tapped away nicely by Dietrich. Nice bounce pass over here for a shot by Andes is good. A nice steal and a good bounce pass to Justin Andes for two more. It's 34-11. Trojans with a near steal again, and this time they're going to call a foul on Mark Oxidine. Will pick up a hold foul. Team's fourth. And Blue Mountain, or the Blue Devils, will inbound the ball. Looping it inside. Ball came loose, picked off in here by Weaver. Weaver down the court with it, working his way inside, drops it here for a shot from outside for three. That's short. That was Shiley trying to put that one up from out in front. That one didn't go. And back come the Blue Devils now. Ball stolen away nicely again by Andes, blocked out of there. And these guys have played some heck of a ball game, as he and Shiley will check out of the ball game now. For the Trojans. Kessler back in there for UDA, along with Oxidine, Dietrich, Weaver, and Markle. Taking it in for two. It's good. 34-13. Quick pass down on the wing here for Markle. He'll drop it back now. For Markle into the corner. Kessler pushing it outside here. Trojans need to get a three just for the heck of it. Nice bounce pass inside, working it to the boards. No good. Return shot up, put up by Weaver. No good. Blocked out of there. 15 of the Blue Devils got a hand on Anthony's shot that time and knocked it out of there. So UD will inbound the ball. Right underneath it goes for two. It's good. Nice inbounds pass for Chris Kessler, and Kessler did not miss that one, the big guy. Putting that one home. The ball nearly stolen away. It's going to roll out of bounds. Off White should be. Oh, they're going to rule it. Went off UD. Whoa. At any rate, the Blue Devils will inbound the ball. I think Ted looks like their spark plug here, the young fellow inbounding the ball for Blue Devils. And that's going to be tapped out of there by Weaver. Got a hand on that one. Well, 10 will try to inbound it again. The Trojans will try to defend the inbound play again. Inside it goes. They got a turnaround shot put up. Good. 36-15. Here's Weaver. Weaver going to take it inside. Tipped away nicely. Looping pass ahead here for that number 3 guy. He puts a shot up. He's fouled. He missed the bucket, but he'll go to the line shooting 2. Trojans pick up their 5th foul, and the foul was on Oxidine, his first. Team's 5th. And He'll be shooting 2. Minute 50 left here in the first half. First one's good. 36-16 cuts the Trojan margin to 20. And here's his second try. It is good. 36-17. Dietrich with it for UD. On the wing for Markle. Looping it right here for Weaver. And Weaver bounces it back out here for Chris Kessler. Good for 2. Anthony Weaver, who might have taken that shot, but he got the pass in a little bit too far. And Chris was right there to take the pass and put it home. Tied up underneath, and it is going to be a tie up for sure. It'll be UD ball. Minute 25 remaining. 38-17 UDA. As the Trojans send some new blood in there. Warner coming back in along with Antis, Shiley, Miller, and Weaver. This is Anthony. Nice bounce pass inside. Dumping it back over here for Miller, but pass a little low. He'll go inside again to Antis. Is tapped out, or to Antis, yeah. Tapped out of there by 4. UD inbound. 1:11 left here in the half. Bouncing it here now for Antis. Justin, once 3. No, not that time. And the rebound comes right back to Justin. He'll try it from the other side. That wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's tied up. This time it's going to be Blue Devil ball with 1:01 left here in the first half of the ball game. Ball tapped loose by the Trojans. Nice pass underneath here for Miller for 2. It's good. Good steal on the far side. Robbie Miller finishing off the play. Down the court come the Blue Devils. Tipped away by Weaver. And then a hold foul called on the Blue Devils. So the Trojans will be shooting a 1-and-1. And I think it will be Robbie Miller going to the foul line for UDA. It's Robbie's first of a 1-and-1. It is no good. Rebounded in there to the Blue Devils. Clock down at 38 seconds. Oh, a young fella just got popped in the eye, but inadvertently, but he's going to be okay. We'll have time to recover here in just a couple of seconds as the half winds down. The ball tipped out of bounds. Going to be off UD. And we've got 25.9 or say 26 seconds remaining here in the first half. Near wing, out in front. One will take it inside. He goes to put a shot up, but he's blocked, and a foul will be on Shiley. His first, team 6th. So UD will be, or rather Blue Mountain will be inbounding the basketball here with 18 seconds left in the half. Well, maybe he will. Yeah, he did. So he inbounded to the wrong guy, though. Here's a bounce pass ahead for Weaver for 2. It's good. Nice steal inbounds there by Warner. A nice finish to it by Weaver. And Weaver knocks this one out of bounds. Boy, I'll tell you, he is one ball player. Yep. 6 seconds remaining here in the half. And Blue Mountain will inbound, or the Blue Devils will inbound the ball. He didn't do it to anybody, and Antis with the bucket as the Blue Devil player just looking aside. So the score, as a happy bunch of Trojans head for this locker room tonight, is the UDA 44. And, whoops, where did I get you on here? UDA 44 and the Blue Devils 17. Back for the second half, just a moment. Well, the ball clubs are back on the court, as you can see. And we're set for second half action now. It was all UDA in the first half, and we want to keep it that way if we can. I'm sure the Blue Devils have had a talking to. And we'll see if that did them any good. And, of course, we're looking for the Trojans to increase that 27-point margin. Weaver spins it around over here for Andis. Andis looping it inside for the nice pass for Weaver. Good for two. Anthony Weaver with a nice pass inside. Had the Blue Devils just standing there watching. And the Trojans with some good slick play. Here's a ball stolen away by Kessler. Over here for Weaver. Weaver up court. Andis got it. Justin Andis, who played a superb first half, as did all these Trojans, with it over here for a shot from outside by UD Miller. No good. Ball on the floor. Tie up underneath. And on the tie up, it's going to belong to the Blue Devils. Blue Devils will inbound the ball. Looping it over in a wing. They come over this way with it. 4. Down on the baseline. Lost it off his foot. Picked up in here by Dietrich. Chad swinging it here for Justin Andis. Andis taking it inside. Looking for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to the Blue Devils. And up court it comes now for it's stolen away nicely by Andis. Andis breaking down 2-on-2. Decides to take it to the hoop himself for 2 more. Great play by that Justin Andis. 48-17. Inside it goes. Shot put up in there. Good for 2. 48-19. Quick looping pass here for Miller. Miller for 2. It's good. On the fast break. Faster than my camera move that time was Miller. And Robbie put her home. On the baseline for 4. Bumps in. Pushes the shot up. No good. Return shot. Let's see. Battled with underneath. And Weaver's got it. Weaver will pick it off. Fires it ahead quickly here now for a 17-foot try by Miller. Good for 2. It's 52-19. Up court comes that number 10 guy. He'll take it inside. Drops it off. Over the wing. Shot from 14 feet out. Good. 21-52. Trojans coming right back with it. Miller out in front. Near wing over here. Andis for 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded there by number 4. The Trojan three-point shots tonight have been non-existent, but boy, all the other ones have gone. High shooting percentage, I'm sure, for UDA. From outside for 3, partially blocked. Inside it goes for ends up a pass to number 4 in there, and he put it home. Here's the ball stolen away and out of bounds with it. Goes 34 as the Trojans turn it over for maybe the first or second time in the ball game. And timeout momentarily called here as Weaver laces up the boot, and now Oxidine, Shiley, and Warner into the ball game for UDA. Weaver stays in there along with Andis. Kyle Warner bringing it up court for UDA. Kyle picks up the ball here for Weaver. Weaver, nice bounce pass inside here for pass back out again. Andis for Weaver. Weaver on the bounce on the wing. Inside it goes to Shiley. Bounce back out of there. Here's Warner pushing it here for Shiley for 2. It is no. It's good. Justin Shiley for 2. Those Blue Devils bringing it up court. They have been deviled tonight for sure by those Trojans. 15. Steps inside, stolen away nicely. Ball stripped away, picked up, push it back up, no good. Rebounded in there to UDA. Quick outlet pass over here for Oxidine. Oxidine bounces it back here for Shiley, but Shiley walked with it first. As Justin got a pass there coming back, and he had just an extra step. And so back with it come the Blue Devils. Stolen away nicely by Oxidine, picked up in here by Warner. Warner for UD, bounces it here for Andis. Andis for 3, it's good. Justin Andis for 3, and timeout called by the Blue Devils. It's 57-23 with 4:33 remaining here in the third period. Blue Devils timeout is over, and they will inbound the ball. 4:33 left here in the third. Trojans chasing that ball around out there. 15 for 3. No good. Rebounded in there to Weaver. Pushing it ahead quickly here for Oxidine. Mark looking to go back somewhere with it. Gets tied up over there, and he'll spin into the corner for Justin Shiley. Back outside for 2. It's good. Justin Andis for 2 that time. An 18-foot try for Justin. 59-23. Near steal, and the ball tapped out of bounds and nearly controlled by Andrews, but not quite. 3:56 left in the third. (15) Now 10 with a try for two. It's good. 23-59. Quick pass up here for Andes. Andes from outside again. This time it's off the mark. Rebound comes down to 4. Has it nearly stolen. A hold foul called on Kyle Warner, I believe. We'll see. Warner picks up his second personal, the first team foul of the half. And the Blue Devils will bring the ball up. 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. On the left wing. Ooh, wait a sec. Little walk here. Yeah. Yep. Had the right idea, but walked with it. And UDA to inbound. Court comes at Kyle Warner. Kyle wanted to go all the way with that one. Lifted it up. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside here to the Blue Devils. Blue Devil number 10 out here being harassed by the Trojans. Now he's going to give it to 11. He'll go inside with a 3 with a turnaround shot. No good. Return shot put up. No good. And let's see who's got the rebound. They do, and a foul called. Foul will be called perhaps on Anthony Weaver or on, yeah, it's going to be Anthony picking up the personal foul. Blue Devil will be at the line shooting 2. A couple of more Trojans coming into the ballgame now. As young fella missed his first shot, so he'll try one more. Alex Peters back into the ballgame for UDA, along with Markle. Second try, no good. Rebounded inside here. Turnaround shot blocked away by the Trojans. And let's see who's got it. It's going to be Kessler battling for it on his knees, and Chris will tied up long enough for the Trojans to get the call. It's their turn to inbound the ball, and they'll do it right now. This is Warner. On the wing over there for Alec Peters. Alec back outside for 3. It is off the mark. No good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul called on UD. Foul is on 31, Markle. His first, team's third. .222 remaining. Clock moving on down here now. In the third, that is. Going to try to dive it inside. Puts his shot up. No good. Rebounded over here to Markle. Austin will start it up court. Has a little bit of trouble with it. He'll pick it up back over here for Warner. Whoa. They call a back court there. Austin was having a bit of a problem with that one as they were attacking him in the back court. And he tried to loop it ahead here for Warner, but Kyle was just across the timeline, I guess, and came back or whatever. Here's a nice steal in here by Oxidine. Oxidine for 2. It's no good. Return shot put up there by Warner. No good, but he'll go to the line. And Kyle will be shooting 2. Kyle shooting his first of 2. First one is good. Wobbled it home. It's 60-25. Trojans by 35. Couple of subs coming in here for the Schuylkill Valley Blue Devils. And Kyle will shoot up his second shot, and it is no good. Rebounded by the Blue Devils. 1:45 left here in the third. Stolen away nicely by Markle. Markle still has it. Controls the ball, has it knocked out of his hands. 11 with a good steal. 3 Trojans converging on him, and then it's nearly stolen over there. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Warner. They're going to say Kyle reached in and grabbed him. 4th team foul. And for Kyle Warner, it'll be his second. Trojans set to put 5 new guys back in there again. It'll be the String here that has Schuylkill along with Weaver, Miller, Dietrich, and Antes. Nearing for three. Yep, off the mark. Rebounded in there to Blue Devils. Shot short, maybe blocked. Controlled in here by Schuylkill. They'll swing it on the near wing over here for Antes. Antes taking it inside for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound tapped near wing over here. And let's see, it's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it went out of the hands of Dietrich. And it'll be white ball with 1:07 left here in the third. Timeout momentarily called here. Schuylkill lost a lens, and he'll pop that back in, and we'll be ready to go here in just a sec. Phil Stroop's got to come into the ball game to replace Justin Schuylkill here for the Trojans. Now as Justin gets ready to put his lens back in, team greets him. And we're back to action. Inside of a minute to play right now here in the third. Here's a shot put up. No good. Rebound comes down there, and Stroop has it, taps it away over here for Dietrich. Dietrich for two. It's no good. Quick outlet pass up here for a number 11, and let's see what he can do with it. He misses the shot. Rebound comes down there to Antes. Antes coming back up court for UDA. So the Trojans dodged the bullet there. They had number 11 positioned back there for a break, and the Trojans will play the clock down now with 28 seconds remaining here in the third. Antes goes to take it inside, pushes it over the wing, and then back out. They'll come with it. Play it down to maybe 5 or 6 seconds, and then take a shot. Dietrich with it. Chad spinning it back over there for Antes. Antes is fouled. A reach-in foul called on number 3. First team or second team foul for the Blue Devils here in the second half. 13 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's Dietrich across the timeline. Near side, Weaver. Antes. Antes looping it inside here for Weaver, but that ball's tapped away. And back with it they come. This ball would be good if it goes, I think, but it wouldn't go. So at the end of 3, Trojans have now opened up a 35-point margin. It's UDA 60 and the Blue Devils 25. Fourth period about to unwind here for us now as we get set. The Blue Devils will inbound the basketball. For number 1, he wanted to take a 3 and didn't. Takes it inside, however, drops it on the baseline and then roll it out of bounds. Whoa. Whoa. Say it went off the Trojans? Okay. Wow. Tapped away nicely by the Trojans. Quickly ahead here for Robbie Miller, who made the steal. Shot is good. The bucket counts. And Robbie will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Good steal and a good outlet then from Warner, I believe it was, to Robbie. Robbie will stand at the line shooting 1. Peters, Kessler, Markle, and Warner in there with Miller for UD. 63-25. Inside, tapped to loose again. On the floor it goes. Picked up, spun out of there. And let's see, they're going to say it's off the Blue Devils, so UD will have the ball. Another good steal in there by the Trojans. They must have made 15 steals tonight, at least. That might be conservative. I don't know. Here's Robbie Miller. Oh, I thought Rob was going to put that one up. Instead, let's see. The ball is lost away and tapped out of bounds by the off a Trojan. They rule it. Whoa. 7:15 left in the ball game. For 3, It's good. 28. Trojans come right back with it. Markle, he'll tap it loose. Picked up in here by number 10. 10 to the hoop for 2. He is good. 30-63. Trojan margin down to 33. Quick pass ahead here now for Robbie Miller. Or for Markle, rather. I beg your pardon. Here's Warner taking it right inside with a nice shovel pass there for Kessler. Chris couldn't get his shot to go, but he'll be at the line shooting 2. Chris, pretty darn good foul shooter. We'll see how he makes out here. Foul is on number 11, his 4th. So he's getting close to the danger point here. 4th team foul, and Chris shooting 2. First try, short. So Chris will try another one. And this one is no good. Well, Chris missed a pair that time, missed everything on the last shot. He's got to check out of the ball game now as he said, what the heck is going on? What is going on? Justin Shiley in to replace Chris Kessler for UDA. 6.5 minutes remaining. Number 1 has it. Tried to drop it off out here for 3. His shot long. Underneath, let's see, it's going to be controlled by the Trojans. Good inbound play by Shiley, saving the ball from going out of bounds. This is Oxidine with it, and a kick ball going to be ruled over there as went off a leg. So Mark will inbound the ball again here for UD. Pushes it back here for Antis. Antis taking it to the hoop for 2. It's good. Justin Antis for 2 more for UD. 65-30. Trojans have that 35-point margin back in. 1 for 3. It's good. No, they no longer have that 35-point margin now. 65-33. Here's Antis into the corner here for Shiley. Shiley looking underneath, nothing doing there. Back out here now. Shiley's got, or rather, Oxidine has it. No good. Shiley with a looping layup. Good. Look, one hand. What exactly a layup? Just a nice little alley hoop in there, and just looped her right up there and in. 67-33 for a 3. That's short. Rebound comes down there. Controlled to Dietrich. Chad up court for UD. Chad would like to take it over here for a shot by Shiley. It wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be controlled here. Wow. And a foul call. They're going to call a foul on Weaver. Anthony picked up the foul on the rebound. Anthony can't believe that one, but he's called for it. And for Anthony, it's his 2nd of the ball game. For the team, it's their 5th. So Blue Mountain, or Blue Devils rather, over the wing. Nice pass inside. Turnaround shot no good, and on the rebound it's got to be black ball. 4:58, just under 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Trojans with a good scoring effort tonight. Really opened the ball game up early and have never looked back, not even close. Oops, look out, near steal in there. Dietrich didn't see him coming, loops it back over here for Antis. Antis is tripped up, and foul will be called on 10 again. Yeah, he's had a couple of questionable cheapies in here. Anyway, he picks up his 3rd personal foul. UD will inbound the ball. Trojans inbound it nicely right here for a pass. This is Weaver looking back for 2. It's good. Anthony Weaver with that kind of fall away shot that he has. Put that one in good. 69-33. Inside, nice pass. Big guy, number 4 in there. And he got a good pass inside that time. And he put it home. 69-35. Here's Antis. Antis bouncing it inside for Weaver. Weaver for 2 more. No good. Weaver has his own rebound, but then it came loose and picked up in there by those devilish Blue Devils. Back comes that number 10 guy. He runs all over a man. No call either way. And the ball stolen away from him now by Weaver. back in here comes the Trojans. Oxidine looping it over here for Shiley for 2. It's good. A timeout called by UDA. Trojans want a timeout. With the score, the Trojans 71 and the Blue Devils 35. Okay, we got 3:43 remaining in this one. Blue Devils with the ball. Ball stripped away. Loose inside. After it goes Warner. Warner will pick it up, shuffle it back over there for Kessler, who is back into the ball game. Shot from the side. Robbie wants 3. Robbie's got 3. Robbie Miller for 3. 22-footer from the right wing. 74-35. Trojans looking for the steal. Here's the shot, blocked away nicely by Markle. And up come the Trojans quickly. Robbie for 2. It's good. Good play. Nice steal in there, and Robbie Miller puts the ends to that one. As up come the Blue Devils. Number 2 wanted to take it in, couldn't turn against Markle. Over on the wing. Shot from outside for 3. No good. Rebound comes down right here to Warner. Kyle up court with it quickly. Kyle looking underneath. He's got Miller under there. Miller tried to force a shot up. It was blocked away. And back with it come the Blue Devils with 2:20 left here in the ball game. Here's a ball loose. Can Miller track it down? No, he's bumped. No call. No foul. Right on. Nice shovel pass underneath. Nice shot put up there. Missed. And see who's got it. They do. Blue Devils have it. And back with it they come. No bump on that, huh? Wow. We're playing in Schuylkill County, folks. That's how you play out here. You put on the gear, the brass knuckles, and start to go. Shot from 15 feet out is good. Long pass down the court. Robbie Miller stationed down here for 2. It's good. Long inbounds pass to Robbie Miller, and Robbie got 2. And timeout called by the Blue Devils. 1:43 remaining in the ball game, and the Trojans up 78-37. Okay, the Blue Devils inbounding. 1:40 remaining in the ball game now. From the side for 3, it's good. So they have had a couple of threes. I think we might have had one. Here's Miller for 2. It's no good. Shot put up by Stroop wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down to the Blue Devils. Ooh, near steal is stolen. Robbie's got it. Pushes it back out here for Warner. Warner, nice bounce pass back to Robbie Miller. Shot, or back to Markle rather. Shot no good. And on the rebound, back here controlled to the Blue Devils. Blue Devils pass it, stolen away nicely in here by Green, I think it was. Shot underneath, no good. He was underneath too far, was Green. That was a pass from, I'm not sure. Shot no good. There's a return shot put up, no good. Rebound tapped around in there, controlled to Stephen Green. Green over here for Warner. Warner for Green. Green, nice bounce pass inside for Stroop. Wouldn't go. He could not hang on to that one or even grab that one. And so 25 seconds left here in the ball game. Shot no good. Rebounded underneath there to UDA. Loop the pass up here. They'll spin it back over the wing. Shot from over there for 2. Off the glass by Stephen Green is good. It's 80-40. They have doubled them up. Clock down to 5 seconds. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded in here to the Trojans. Long shot at the buzzer, just off the rim, no good. And that'll end it as the ball game comes to an end. The final score, UDA Trojans in their first ball game of the season, 80, and the Blue Devils from Schuylkill Valley, 40. So, man, Trojans came to play tonight for sure, and a great opener for the fellas, which puts them into the final tomorrow night against the winner of the second ball game here, who will see what's going on here as the game progresses, second game, and we'll see who the opponent will be for tomorrow night. They're either going to be Nativity or whoever Nativity plays, and I'm not sure who that might be. So, awfully good outing for the first time again to score 80-40 UDA. Well, good evening again, all you Trojan fans. Tonight we're again out here at Nativity High School, where tonight the Trojans play the Hilltoppers of Nativity in the championship ball game. Trojans in white tonight. Got here by virtue of last night's 80-40 victory over the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils. And tonight they'll take on these rough and tough Hilltoppers out here. Number 22, a real spark plug on the Hilltopper ball club here, and we'll have to keep him under control tonight for sure. So the Trojans will send out Kessler as the center. They have Miller, Weaver, Antes, and Dietrich starting for UDA, and we're ready for the opening tip of the ball game. Here it is, controlled to that 2-2 guy. Have no names for the Hilltoppers, but these guys looked pretty good in warm-ups, and they are a team to be reckoned with. So we'll see how we can fare out here against this team. They'll certainly play a different ball game than was played last night against those Blue Devils, that's for sure. Inside it goes, but it's going to be picked off in there by Weaver, and back up come the Trojans on their first offensive try. This is Antes over here for a pass to Dietrich. Dietrich spins it into the corner there for Weaver. Weaver throws it inside. There's Chris Kessler for two. It's a little bit long. Return shot put up no good. Rebounded in there by the Hilltoppers. From outside for three. That's no good. Nice rebound in there by Weaver. Ahead for Dietrich. Chad spinning it over in the corner here for Antes. Antes trying to go inside, but he's blocked off by 2-3. And he'll pick up the first personal foul of the ball game. Dietrich will inbound the basketball. Here's Antes from outside for three. No good. Rebounded in there to 32. Ball tapped away, stolen away nicely by Dietrich. Heads towards the bucket, tries to dump it inside, then it's stolen away again. So the Trojans get a turnover, and then they give up one. So 22 with it. He'll walk with it. So no score. We played a minute and 12 seconds into the ball game. Neither team has scored. Both teams a little bit tense probably at the beginning of this contest. Here's Dietrich with it. Dietrich, nice bounce pass inside. Weaver fakes once, puts a shot up, it wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Weaver, good. So Weaver has the first 2 points of the ball game. And back come those Hilltoppers into the corner. 2-4 for three, no good. Rebounded in there to a Hilltopper, and a charge foul. Nope, foul called on number 33, Chris Kessler. No shot. And the Hilltoppers will inbound the ball. If there's any vibration in the video, it's due to the fact that folks are walking behind me, and this floor kind of wiggles when you walk on it. It's some steel floor, but it does vibrate a little bit as Robbie Miller called for a walk. So both teams a little tentative here in the early going. They'll pass it over here for that 2-2 guy. Again, someone walking behind me. Here's 24 inside to tie up the ball game. He couldn't do it. He gets a return shot, though. It's good. And he will go to the foul line. Shooting. Foul is on Robbie Miller. Or rather on Chris Kessler, and for Chris, that I believe is his second. It is. So Justin Shiley jumps off the bench for Coach C, and he will replace Chris underneath for UDA. It's tied 2-2. 24 a chance to untie it, and he did. 3-2 Nativity. Quick outlet pass here for Andrews underneath, but that didn't go, and back with it come the Hilltoppers. That won't go. Return shot put up and in, good. So it's 5-2 now as the Trojans, with the quick break last time, missed the shot. Here's Shiley passing ahead here now. Across the court they'll go with it. Andrews from on the side for three. It is no good. Rebounded underneath and out of bounds. It goes off the Trojans. So UD will put two more people in here now as Oxidine and Warner come into the ball game for the Trojans, replacing Miller and Dietrich for UDA. .22, good ball handler. Inside it goes to 32, and a foul's going to be called on Shiley, as Justin will pick up a hold. The Trojans' third team foul for Justin, his first. And the Hilltoppers to inbound the ball. Over in the wing, lost but picked back up. 22 spins it near side. Shot for two. It is no good. Rebound, no over the back on that call, huh? Well, found out that the dark-haired referee here is a alumnus of the Nativity High School here. Interesting. Anyway, into the corner it goes. There's a nice bounce pass inside for Shiley for two. Wouldn't go. So the Trojans a little bit colder tonight, certainly, than they were last night, as the Hilltoppers race in and put one up for two. It's 7-2. Nativity, and there's a walk going to be called, or out of bounds play maybe on Andis. So timeout called by Coach C now, as he wants to get the boys back under control here. Got 4:47 remaining in the first quarter, and the Hilltoppers up by 5. So the Trojans trying to solve this drought here. They've got Warner remains in there along with Andis, Oxidine, Shiley, and Weaver. Looping it out here for number 11. He tried to spin it inside, drops it right off in the baseline, then it goes out of bounds. I'm going to say it went off. The Trojans hit it out. Apparently Weaver got a hand on that one. Shot from the side by that 2-2 guy is good for three. He was shooting the lights out of it in practice. Really going good, as the Trojans now have it tapped away. Picked up in here by Warner. Warner goes inside with it for Weaver. Weaver lost it on the floor. Picked up here by Trinity, and back come the Trinity. Nativity. Who cares? Anyway, here's a shot from the side. Good for two. So it's a 12-2 score. So the Trojans are getting run at now by these Hilltoppers, as they try to go into the corner with it. Oxidine looking underneath, pass tapped away, stolen away. A lot of steals, a lot of passes that are not completed tonight. Quick looping pass for 2-4 for two more. It's good. It's 14-2. The Trojans getting a little bit of a taste of what they did to the Blue Devils last night. Here's Oxidine for two. It's good. Mark Oxidine knocks one down, makes it 14-4. Narrows the gap to 10. Across the court they go with it. On the right wing, takes it inside, shuffle it here for number 11 for two more. It's good. 16-4. So, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on number 11, much to this disfavor of some of the partisans here, but nevertheless, UD will get to inbound the ball. Trojans need to get some shooting going now. I mean, they've had some shots, but were unsuccessful. Here's Shiley with it, pushing it back for Warner. Oxidine playing on a near wing for Kyle Warner. Kyle taking it on the baseline. Back out here for a shot by Andis. That wouldn't go. Andis gets his own rebound, tries to pump the second one up. It is good. The bucket counts. And he will go to the line, shooting one to get three. Good job by Andis that time, as he followed up on his first shot. Got the second one to go, and to go to the line, shooting one. Let's see if Justin can put this one in. It is in and out, no good. Ball tapped around, controlled here to Oxidine. His shot wouldn't go, and the ball controlled this time by the Hilltoppers. So there we had the opportunity, and that wouldn't go. So the Trojans not shooting well at times. There's a shot missed by them that time, and picked off in there by Peters, who was into the ball game for the first time. Alec Peters, number 5. Nice bounce pass, try inside, but stolen away as the ball came loose underneath there and picked up by the Hilltoppers, racing for two. It's good. 18-6. Here is Warner. Warner moving it to the wing. Shot from over here a little bit short. Rebounded in there by the Hilltoppers. And then a foul will be called on Peters as he went up over the back of the Hilltopper. 2:19 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 18-6. Nativity. Put some new faces back in there now. Some new guys in there. Markle in there for the first time for UDA as this young fella drives one over here for 24. He'll drop it back. 22 steps up. 12-footer. No good. Rebound. Let's see. They do control the boards. They have the extra height on the Trojans. They have a 6'4", a 6'6". Here's a shot from outside. No good. Return shot put up there by Miller. Wouldn't go. And or was it Miller? I'm not sure. At any rate, over the wing for the Hilltoppers. Now inside. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebound comes down to the Trojans. So we've had two chances now as they'll bring it up court here for Dietrich. Passing it back outside here. Here's Miller for three. No good. Rebounded in there to Weaver. They'll drop it back here. Another three-point attempt is in and out. No good. And it's going to be tied up underneath, they say, as Markle got in there to tie it up for UDA. Along with Schuylkill that time. And a minute 27 remaining here now, and UDA will inbound the ball. Dietrich getting ready to do that. Chad will loop it inside right here for a shot by Markle that wouldn't go. So Trojans a little on the cold shooting side here. 4-4 for two. Yeah. 20-6. Here's Schuylkill pushing it off on the wing. Moving it inside here for Weaver. Weaver for two, no good. So the shooting that was excellent last night has left the Trojans at least momentarily here in the opening period of this ball game. 44 with a shot, no good. But a foul called before the shot. So they will wipe off the shot. That was good, but shooter will go to the line. Or no, he won't before the shot, so he won't be shooting. 57 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of the ball game. To the corner for two. Stolen away on the inbounds play. 23 dropping it off here for that 22 guy. He has it blocked out of there nicely by Stroop. Shot from the wing, good for two more. 24-6. Here's Andes for three. It's for two. It's good. Justin Andes for two. 24-8. Drop it back here for 22. 16 seconds remaining, so they'll play the clock down now. We'll get back so you can see 12 seconds, 11, and so forth. Shot from the side for three. It's good. 27-8. And here is Miller having trouble with it. And then the whistle goes. So a forgettable first period here at Nativity for UDA as they trail now by 27-8. Second period about ready to go underway now as the Hilltoppers will inbound the basketball. See if we can control them a little better this time. Trojans beat these guys at home last year in a game that I was not at. Out of bounds it goes off the Trojans. But I'm told we beat them by 5 at home last year. On the right side now they'll spin around underneath, but Trojans keep them out. Shot from outside for three by that 23 that time is good, and it's 30-8. Into the corner, and then tapped out of there. As Peters' pass for Miller knocked out of bounds. UD will inbound the ball. This is Warner. Kyle wants to take it inside, tries to put it up. It's blocked away, and back with it come the Hilltoppers with a pass underneath for 44 for two. Over in the wing. This is Markle. Markle trying to take it out in front for Warner. Kyle wanting something to develop underneath. Nothing there. Here's Peters from the wing. Short. And saved in bounds here to Warner, who shoots a three. No good. And let's see. Bops around and finally picked up here by the Hilltoppers. And he'll be charged for walking. Well, the Trojans shifting a new squad in there now. See if they can do a little bit better. It's 32-8. And it'll be inbounded here by Dietrich here in just a second. Dietrich working in there with Oxidine on the right wing. Goes over the left side here for Weaver. Now Andis, they'll try to push it through, but Weaver will track it down. Weaver couldn't get through. That play that works sometimes, but it didn't get through that time. Shot from outside for two, no good. Then on the rebound, the Hilltoppers coming away, but have it stolen away and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Hilltopper ball. On the baseline for two. Here's Shiley for Dietrich. On the wing, Andis drops it in the corner. They'll push it back out here. The ball comes loose, and it's going to be a backcourt violation on UDA. Be inbounded here by Nativity with 5:50 remaining here in the first half. Last night it was all UD. Tonight so far it's been all Nativity. Across the court. Inside, bumped loose. The ball came loose, picked up in here by whom? Well, let's see. It's still loose. Now it's going to be a shot missed. There's Shiley underneath, forces the shot up and in. Good. So Oxidine had the first try at it, and then Justin Shiley comes back and puts it in for UD. Another ball loose over here, picked up by UDA and then thrown away. 23 will loop it on the behind the back pass inside, but 23 has it lost in his hands, and back with it come the Trojans now. Shot from outside by Andis wouldn't go, but he's submarined by 2-3 out there. And should be shooting three, I would think. This is the guy that graduated from out here. So he's shooting two. Okay. And Justin at the line to shoot a pair. First one's good. And here's Justin's second try. It is good also. So it's 34-12. Justin 2 for 2 that time. 5:05 left here in the first half. There's that 11 guy. Pushing here for 4-4. Inside they go with it. Turn around jump shot. Good. We have 1 dozen. They have 3 dozen right now. Pass inside here for Andis. Back outside. Warner from outside for 3. That just wouldn't go. And a rebound inside there controlled by those taller guys. Stolen away by Weaver. And a nice bounce pass in there for Andis. And Andis puts 2 more in. That was nice that time as they stunned the Hilltoppers momentarily maybe. Okay, out of bounds it goes off Shiley that time, but Hilltoppers will inbound the ball. Chris Kringle Kessler back into the ball game to replace Justin Shiley for UDA. See, they can afford to slow it down, and Coach Mike predicted that they would do that. Control the game. Ball loose inside, picked up by UDA. Kessler's got it, picked it off here for Warner. Left wing over there, it goes to Andis. Andis with a nice pass underneath here for Weaver. Weaver tries to go inside there for Kessler. Chris has the ball loose over there, and up with it comes 2-4 for 2. Trojans getting beaten at their own game tonight. And shot from the side for 3 is good by Robbie Miller. 38-17. Need about 4 more or 5 more of those, and we'd be right back into this ball game. There's 41 with it. .44 walked with it. Well, the Trojans get it back. 3:08 left here in the first half. Trailing by 21. And let's see if we can cut that margin down here, boys, as Warner takes it up court for UD. Warner taking it all the way inside, bounces on the baseline. 1 fake, 1 shot, 1 block shot, and then they'll spin it back over here. Miller from outside for a couple, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled here to the Hilltoppers. 11 for 2. 40-17. Height really stymieing the Trojans in there now on the block shots and everything else. No offensive board rebounding hardly. Here's a shot from outside, good for 2 by Chris Kessler, I believe it was. So let's see. Inside again, 41. Near wing 4-4 for 2. In and out, no good. Rebounded there by the Hilltoppers, and then he'll be fouled. It might be on Warner, we'll see. At any rate, 24 is going to go to the line, shooting 2. Mark Hole re-enters the ball game, as well as Peters for the UDA. The young fella made his first one. Here's his second try. It's good. 42-19. 2:17 remaining here in the first half of the ball game. Here's Warner dropping it here for Miller rather, and his shot no good. Ball tipped around inside, controlled to the Hilltoppers. They'll push it right underneath and out of the hands of number 22. It'll be UDA ball. 2:05 left. Every time we go up court and get nothing and they come down and get 2, that's a 4-point advantage for them. So we need to get some scoring going up here now, boys. Kessler back outside here. Warner for 3, no good. Rebound underneath here, controlled to Kessler, and then his second try, he's fouled. Chris will go to the line, shooting 2. Chris's first try is no good. See if Chris can get his second one to go down. Nope. And I'll give the ball to the Nativity boys. Weaver's in there now again with Oxenine as the Trojans change up on a couple of players. And let's see. Kidd drives it across the timeline over in the right wing. Now looping it back out in front. On the baseline he goes with it. Minute 23 remaining. Whoops, and we're going to get a trip foul on Dietrich. 1-1. His first was perfect. This kid can shoot. And we'll watch him do it again, probably. Nope. I jinxed him. Anyway, there's a steal on the outlet pass, and it's going to be a foul called on Shiley. And that's going to send number 24 to the foul line, shooting 2 for the Hilltoppers. Well, young fella missed the first one, and the second one's good. 44-19. Oxidine pushing it here for Shiley. Shiley looping one up and in, good for 2. Justin Shiley with a nice 2-pointer that time from right underneath. 44-21, 23-point advantage for the Hilltoppers. Here's 23, dropping it back for that 22 guy. Ooh. Into the corner it goes. They'll throw it away with 43 seconds left here in the first half. Dietrich will inbound it, and he does so here for Antis. Justin up the court with it, across the timeline, looking for something to develop underneath perhaps. Signals it out here for Dietrich. Over the wing for Antis. Antis looping it right inside, but the ball came off the rim maybe that time. They did not complete that pass. Supposed to go in there for, there's a nice steal by Antis. For two, no. Yes, the bucket counts. He'll go to the line shooting one. Great athletic move by Justin Antis, getting the bucket to go down, getting hammered, and going to the foul line to shoot one to get three. Good effort by that Justin Antis. 20 with this one, and he did. 44-24 with 17 seconds left here in a half. Fella spins away from Weaver. They flip it up court here for that 2-2 guy. He'll take it outside now as they play the clock down. 8-7, 6 seconds. Oh, nice behind the back pass if you like those kinds of things. And a shot, a bucket, and a foul. 24 will go to the line, shooting one to get three. Here is that one, and it's a good one. 47-24. 2 seconds remaining. Somebody will have to pop it up quickly, and that's no good. So at the end of one half of this ball game, the Trojans suffering on one tonight. It's 47-24 at halftime. Wow. Well, teams are back for the second half, and here we go. See if we can improve on that first half score. Let's see. A little bit something wrong with the clock. They got double O's up there. Now they've got 8 minutes up here. Now we're ready to play. And let's hope we are ready to play the second half. Let's go to it, boys, and see what we can do. You got to play 2 halves to a ball game. Maybe this is our half. Here's Antis. Antis trying to take it inside. Stop it. Popping an 8-footer. Good. So the Trojans come out and get 2 to begin the second half. Here's 2-3. He'll take it down the court. Stopping and dropping it off to his baseline player who puts a shot up no good. But a foul called. And let's see. Maybe 2-4 might have got slightly injured on that one. Or is it 4-4? No, 32. And he's limping. He might have got himself a hip pointer or something the way it looks. Well, we'll see. Okay, he's going to shoot 2. This one, put the second one in. 48-26. Dietrich picked up his first personal foul of the ball game. First foul of the second half, of course. Here's Antis. Antis for 2 more. It's good. So all of a sudden, Justin Antis getting a little hot out here for the Trojans, and we could sure use that. Justin played well the first half, and he's got 4 points here in the second half. Here's a ball stolen away. Antis picking it up, heading down the court with 22. Shot good, bucket counts, 22 with a foul. And Antis will go to the foul line, shooting 1 to get 3. And the Trojans showing a little more life here at the moment. And timeout called by Nativity. It's 48-30. The Trojans down by 18, and Antis will be at the foul line shooting 1 when we come back. Justin sets himself at the foul line to see if he can put this one and only shot in. It is good. He's got 7 points here in the second half. Now they'll try to come up court with it. 22. Over the baseline, and the ball is nearly stolen away. Comes back with it, Trojans. Here's Antis with it. Antis picking it up for 2 more. It is just off the mark, rebounded underneath there to the Hilltoppers. He'll spin it down here. 32 unopposed for 2 is good. 50-31. Quick outlet here for UDA. Shot from the wing over here for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there to that big 2-4 guy. And then a hold foul is going to be called on Upper Dauphin. Anthony Weaver, his first of the ball game. Team's second of the half. See a height advantage when you get guys like Miller out there, or even Dietrich here looking up at that 2-4 guy. Here's Justin Schuylkill. He got a couple of inches on our boys, most of them. 23 with it. Inside he goes, lost it away. Trojans with an opportunity, get a little closer. as they turn it over. Trojans trailing by 19. Back with it. Miller for Antes. Justin back here for Dietrich. Dietrich looping a shot up, no good. A rebound in there. See, we don't get any offensive board rebounds. This 2-4 guy just a little too big, and then of course he's fouled. So he'll go to the line, shooting 2. Okay, the young fella made his first one. Chris Kessler re-enters the ball game for UDA. Got to get somebody in there that can rebound. Second try, good. That 2-4 is good. Foul shooter. Made, I think, just about every one he shot tonight. And they'll push it down on the wing over there for Andes. Andes goes right inside with it now. Kessler tries to bounce it back to Weaver. He does so. Anthony shot a little bit short that time, and 2-3 will be fouled as Warner, who was into the ball game, picks up the personal foul. It'll be his third. And be non-shooting. No, check that. Warner picks up his second personal foul. For 3. No. For 2. No. Blocked away nicely. Kessler might have got a hand on that one. And back with it come the Trojans now. 52-31, trailing by 21. Weaver into the wing. Shot from over there for 3 is good. Robbie Miller, where'd he get to? Anyway, Robbie hits a 3. 52-34, 18-point lead now on the baseline. 44 Weaver, or 24 Weaver, stolen away. Kessler's got it, dropping it here for Weaver. Weaver near wing over here for a pass inside for Kessler, or for Weaver rather. His shot wouldn't go. So there he missed a shot that time that would have really made a difference. So the ball stolen away again. Looping it ahead here now for Miller. Robbie for 2. It's good. 36-52. Trojans cut it to 16. 4:45 left here in the third quarter. There's that 11 guy going inside the 32 for 2, no good. Rebound on the far side. Let's see. Controlled out here to the Trojans. Picking it up in here is Warner. Warner from outside for 3. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, Warner gets himself a personal foul, I believe it was. And if it is, it'll be his third. Yep. Kyle gets personal foul number 3. He'll check out of the ball game. As coming in there now for UDA is Oxidine along with Dietrich. Whoa, here's the ball inbounded off the Trojans, who are back turned around. 11's got it. Pushes it over there for that 2-4 guy. He'll try to go inside. It's nearly stolen away. Trojans again battling inside, and a foul called on Chris Kessler. Justin Shiley back in there now to replace Chris Kessler for UDA. 2-4, of course, made his first foul shot. And his second one also. He's a foul shooting machine out there. Anyway, Trojans coming back now with it as they'll spin it here for Markle. Markle dropping it into the corner. They go with it for Oxidine. Oxidine trying to take it inside. Pushes it outside. Markle has it. Pushing it back here for Mark Oxidine. Back for Markle. Markle for 3. It's just off the mark. Rebound tipped around. Let's see who's got it. It's going to come right there to Peters. His shot a little short. And back with it come the Hilltoppers for 2 more. 56-36. Margin back to 20 again now. Yeah, Trojans just can't get that darn ball to go in down there sometimes. Markle here for Peters. Stolen away. On the floor it goes. Picked up in there by that 2-2 guy. He'll stop and pop. Nope, you're going to underhand one up and in instead. Yep. 58-36. Dietrich coming back, spinning it all the way into the paint, looking for 2. It is no good. Returned. Nope, foul. Or did he step out of bounds? Might have stepped out of bounds, I guess. 3:17 left. And timeout called by UDA. 3:17 left here in the quarter, that is, third quarter. Hilltoppers will inbound the ball following that Trojan timeout. 22. Flipping it right here for that 2-4. Makes one fake and a good move and a good shot. 60-36 as the Hilltoppers begin to pull away once again. Trojans had narrowed it to 16. Now trailed by 24. Trojans inbound the basketball. Do so back here for Dietrich, Chad. Light to the hoop for two. No. Trojans can't get a shot somehow or another. And he stepped on the line. So it'll be white ball. That's us. Dietrich will inbound. 2:55 left here in the third quarter. Antis with it for UD. Antis bumps inside, puts a shot up good for two. An 18-footer for that Justin Antis. 60-38. Here comes 2-2 with it. Stopping and rolling it inside for 32, and a foul called underneath. And 32 will go to the line, shooting two for the Hilltoppers. 32 missed his first one as Chris Kessler re-enters the ball game. Made his second one. Here's a pass up here for Antis. Antis stopping and popping up a 12-footer. It's good. And Justin Antis will go to the foul line, shooting one to get three. Another good effort there by Justin Antis to bring the Trojans to within 21, and he can cut the margin back to 20 again if he can put his foul shot in. He'll shoot one. Justin's one and only shot. Good. Perfect. 41-61 now. 2.5 minutes left here in the third. Stolen away nicely by Kessler. His shot way off the glass, no good, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Nativity ball. Chris with a good steal, but his shot was hard off the top of the glass and didn't go in. 22 trying to loop it inside and stolen away by the Trojans. Picking it off in there is Antis, rolling it over here for Weaver. Weaver with a pass intended for Kessler. Kessler shot no good, and the rebound comes down here to Nativity. 24. Boy, it's staved in bounds by Miller rather, on a good play, and the Trojans come back with it again. Again, they can narrow it to at least 20 or less. Here's Antis from outside for two. It's good. He's fouled, and they got to call it on Antis. Okay, that time they're going to call the foul on Antis, and that nullifies that nice bucket by Justin and gets him his, or let's see. I'm not sure now. They line up like there's a foul shot, and there's no foul shot. Yes, there is. No, there isn't. I'm confused. Whatever. Foul was on number 20. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Foul, they say, was on 20. I don't even think Warner was on the court. Maybe he was. But at any rate, the foul before the shot. And that sends 11 to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. It's the 7th, or rather 8th team foul for UD. And now Miller checks out as Oxidine checking back in there for UDA. Second try here, good. Two good foul shots by that number 11. 63-43, again the margin at 20. Here's Dietrich. Chad pushing it back here. Antis from outside for three. In and out it spins, no good. Rebounded inside nicely. That tie by Weaver for two. Anthony Weaver going up strong after that rebound into the tall thicket out there. Here's a ball, bounces off the leg, and a hold foul is going to be called on UDA. A minute and a half remaining here in the first half. The Hilltoppers call timeout. Double deuce at the line here for the Hilltoppers. His first try is in and out, no good. Rebounded in there by Weaver. Back here for that Antis. Antis pulling up for three. It's good. Justin Antis for three more. 48-63. 22 with it. 33. Now he has the ball nearly stolen away. Then he walked, but no call. Hey, you're in Pottsville, folks. Here's number 11 with it for 33. Minute remaining in the third quarter. Trojans are after the basketball now. We got two guys spinning out here. Ball tapped back court for UD, or by UD. And then here's a tie up underneath, and a foul going to be called on Anthony Weaver, a hold foul. And that's going to send Nativity to the line, shooting two. 10th team foul, so Nativity will shoot two. Foul was on Andis, his first. One fella missed his first shot. Here's his second try. It's good. 48-64. 16-point margin. Over in the wing it goes. Clock down to 42 seconds. Here's Andis with it. Andis taking it inside, looking for two more. That's short. Andis has his own rebound, puts the shot up, no good. And a return shot put up by Chris Kessler is good, however. 50-64. Trojans have the margin down to 14. Ball stolen away. Oxendine picks it up. Turnaround shot is no good. He's fouled. And Mark Oxendine will go to the foul line, shooting 2 for UDA. Well, a little bit of excitement generated here by these Trojans now as they trail by 14. Mark can cut it back to 12. He gets a couple of these. And here's his first try. It is short. Well, he can cut it to 13. Stroop into the ball game for UD. Second shot by Oxendine's good. 64-51. 22 working it up court. Rolling down the right wing side here. Double teamed and they're after him. And what do we got? Timeout called by Nativity, I think. Full timeout called by Nativity now. So we got a good one going at the moment. 10.4 seconds remaining here in the third. Trojans trailing by 13. Okay, timeout over. Nativity ready to inbound the basketball. They do so here for that 2-3 guy. And the ball is loose, picked up in there again. Now it's loose, picked up by Weaver. Weaver ahead quickly here. Good outlet here for Oxendine. Oxendine for a shot. Good at the buzzer. And it's now a 11-point ball game. 53-64 with a period left to play. And the Trojans appear to be right back into this son of a gun, and that looks good. All right. Okay, we got 8 minutes to play here now. And the Trojans with a 13-point deficit. I beg your pardon, with an 11-point deficit. 64-53, 11 points down. Trojans can get to within single digits here with a bucket. Here's Andis. Andis taking it up for 2. It is short. 32 with a rebound. Tied up immediately. They're going to call a tie-up as they tied it up nicely inside there, but it'll be the Nativity basketball. The Trojans will play the inbounds play. They'll guard on it. 22. That 33 guy. They're after him. Here's 22. Taking it across the timeline. Pushing it underneath for 32. His shot, no good. Return shot put up. A foul. Called foul will be on Andis, I believe. And 32 will go to the line shooting 2. 32 made his first one and his second one. Makes it 66-53. They open the margin back up to 13. And we're going to get a charge foul on Robbie Miller. Robbie pushed off that time. Looked like he gave him the forearm somehow or another. And Robbie will pick up the personal foul. I think you could see that one pretty clearly. Rob's got to stop that. Anyway, this guy's really bumping around out here. Huh? You watch Miller at that 22 for them. Wow. Or whoever. Rob picked up his first personal foul of the ball game, so no big deal there. As a guy walks in front of me, or a girl rather, and they scored. Pulling up for 2. Good. That's at Robbie Miller for 2. 55-68. 32 taking it on the wing. 33 has it. 33 out in front here for that 22 guy. Nice pass on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound comes down here to Miller. Or to, a little bit of a blocking foul on 22. Thank you very much. And Dietrich will not be shooting. Only the 4th team foul. Trojans have about 12-14 fouls here in the second half. They have 4. No comment made on that. Here's Andis. Andis going to bring it up court for UDA. For Dietrich. Into the corner they'll go. Playing it in here for a nice bounce pass inside. Shot put up, blocked away. And then stolen, but a foul. Foul on Anthony Weaver. Well, Trojans got stuffed a little bit that time by that taller young Nativity boy. And foul called, and that's going to send somebody to the foul line. Shooting 2. It'll be number 33. Well, he missed the first one, so let's see if we can miss the second one. And if we can get a rebound. Nope, made the second one. 69-55. 14-point margin. Dietrich out in front, now trying to take it inside, lost the handle on it, picks it up, shoots a shot up off balance, and a rebound and a foul. Rebounded by 24, who is, I think, their tallest boy out there. And Robbie Miller went up over top of him trying to get a rebound, picked up his 4th personal foul, and that'll send 24 to the foul line, shooting 2. 70-55, as that 24 guy has again not missed a free throw, I think, all night. 71-55. So it's a 16-point margin again. Now Trojans had it down to 11. But stolen away. 24 with it, but stolen back. Here comes Miller with it. Miller heading inside, pushing it over to the near side here for Andy. Andy steps up with a 16-foot shot. It's good. The bucket will count. And Justin again will go to the foul line, shooting 1 to get 3. Exactly 6 minutes left to play in this ball game. Here's Justin Andes with his 1. Good. 58-71. Margin back down to 13. Trojans have some new boys in there. Try to steal this basketball. Over the wing it goes on the left side. They'll double team him, block it away. Picked up in here by Weaver. Weaver quickly ahead here for Warner, who has it stolen away from him. Then picked up by Shiley, then tipped loose, and, well, it's going to be controlled by Nativity. So the Trojans miss an opportunity there as they had the break going and then couldn't control it. Shot from underneath, good. 73-58. Here's Shiley looking inside, nothing doing there for Warner. Into the corner it goes. Now they'll push it inside for Shiley. Shiley to the hoop, off the glass, no good. Rebounded in there strongly by that 23 guy of the Hilltoppers. For 2, no, blocked out of there nicely as Justin Shiley goes up and gets a heck of a block that time. Here's Warner for 3. It's just off the mark, and a rebound again to the Hilltoppers. 4:52 left here in the ball game. Into the corner for 33. He'll swing it inside. Left-handed layup, no, or looping shot, no good. Picked up in here by the Trojans. Here comes Andes with it. And Justin for 2 or 3. It's good for 3. They gave him 3. It's 61-73. In the meantime, 24 will go to the hoop for 2. It's good. And timeout called by the Trojans. Now it's 75-61. Still that 14-point margin for Nativity. Trojans will get to inbound the ball now as we pick up the play again following the timeout. Nativity will drop back and allow the Trojans to bring the ball up court. Kyle Warner doing so for UD. Kyle pushing it back over in the wing. Here's Oxidine from outside for 2, no good. And a rebound again. Trojans, unfortunately, tonight get 1 shot, and that's it. 32 for a dunk. Nope, didn't do it. Oh, the crowd wanted him to dunk it, but he couldn't do it. He elected not to. All right, whatever. And let's see. The difference in the ball game, I think, one of the big differences anyway, the mastery of the boards. Here's Warner rolling it right underneath here for Weaver. Weaver with a reverse layup, no good. And then a return shot put up by Kessler is no good, but there's a foul underneath. And not sure. Chris is going to check out Shiley back in there again, along with Miller, replacing Oxidine and Kessler. UD will inbound the ball. Do so right here for Robbie Miller. Robbie will wind it around the perimeter here for Antis. Antis over in the baseline on the right side for 3. No good, and 32 with a rebound. So, we've got 3.5 minutes remaining in this one. Trojans trailing by 16. For 2? No. For 2? No. And we've got a push foul underneath. Called on UDA's number 22. Or 2-0. No, 2-0. It's on Warner, and Kyle has fouled out of the ball game, picking up his 5th personal foul. And he'll be replaced in there by Chad Dietrich. 3:13 left in the ball game. Trojans trailing by 16. And felt the line shooting 2. 11 made his first one. There's his second try. It's good. It's an 18-point deficit now. 79-61. 3:13 remaining. Miller up court with it for UDA. Dropping it. Nope. Nearly stolen away. Tapped loose. Picked up in here. Markle, who's back into the ball game. Here's a 3-point attempt from outside by Antis. Wouldn't go. 11 coming back. And he'll get himself a charge foul called as Dietrich took the charge that time. So he'll pick up a charging foul. And that should give the Trojans a 1-and-1, I would think. No, I guess not. 7 on the board, but I guess if it's on the offensive end, you don't shoot, or what? I'm not sure. They do have 7 on the board. I'm not kidding you. But anyhow, okay. Back is Antis with it for UDA. Pushing it on near wing over here. Here's a shot from the side by Oxidine that wouldn't go. Instead went off the Nativity ball player. So Mark will inbound the ball for UDA. 2.5 minutes, 2:38 to be exact, remaining in this one. Here for Markle. Austin playing it back out here for Oxidine. And a little walk or something, I guess, called that time on Antis as he was tied up there by that number 11 guy. 33 with it. The crowd over here said shoot. He's not shooting. He wants to run that clock down. 2:10 left. 23 will step up for a 19-foot try. It is good. 81-61. 20-point margin again here for the Hilltoppers. He'll reduce that by 3 if that went in. No, it didn't. And here's Antis with it. Bouncing it back over here for Miller. Miller to the hoop for 2. Wouldn't go. But Robbie will go to the line shooting 2. 1:53 remaining here in the ball game. Robbie to shoot a pair. His first try. Good. And here's his second whack at it. It's good also. 63-81. Margin down to 18. 24 from the foul line. Well, he can't miss those. He hasn't missed one all night. That's for sure. Anyhow, here's Anthony Weaver. Whoop, Antis had that one tipped out of his pocket. Picked up in there by Markle. His shot no good. Blocked. Outside for 3. No good. Rebounded in there to that 23 guy who lost it on the baseline. Anthony Weaver helping to make him lose it. So UD will inbound with 1:26 left here. Trojans trailing by 20. Loop it inside. And I'm not sure about that play with the height advantage that the Hilltoppers have. Here's Anthony Weaver. There's that height advantage right there. 32 with a blocked shot. Back here for UDA. Robbie Miller. Robbie in trouble. Dropping it back now for Antis. Antis taking it but losing it. 44 with the ball ball, and then he'll lose it as Weaver comes up and steals it away from him. Pass down here looking for Oxidine. Mark's got it. Mark, well, had it for a second there, and now he doesn't have it. 55 seconds left. So the Hilltoppers will be their own champions here in the Nativity tip-off tournament. As they blistered Cardinal Brennan last night and got up to a big start tonight against UDA, and that seemed to be an impossibility to catch up. Here's a ball just passed inside, and then I've got to call a foul on Weaver. 38 seconds left now. 85-63. The Trojans trailing by 22. Alec Peters back into the ball game for UDA. Phil Stroop getting ready to come back in there also for the Trojans. This kid will be shooting two. They shot two practically all night long. His first one's good. Good. 87-63. Score now mounting as Miller tries for three. In and out. No good. There's Stroop with a rebound for two. Oh, wouldn't go. Rebound put up by Alex Peters. Wouldn't go. Stroop battling for it. Turnaround shot put up there by Miller. Wouldn't go. So the Trojans had two or three tries at it that time and couldn't get anything to go. And they do commit a personal foul with 21 seconds left. And that will send 32 to the foul line for Nativity, shooting two. 32 made his first one, and they're looking for 90 points now as they've got 89 and counting. So clock inside of 14 minutes. Shot from the side for three. No good. Rebound comes down here and a trip inside, but 23 with it. 8 seconds. Three. And now they'll push it up court, but it's stolen away. Here's a shot for three that's good if it goes, just off the rim. And the final score tonight is the Nativity Hilltoppers 89, the UDA Trojans 63. So the Trojans go 1-1 overall on the season, winning one, losing one out here at Nativity. And good ball game. Nativity, good ball club here with that little bit of height advantage and some good sharp shooting and good play, good crisp passing. And they had the Trojans number right from the very start of the ball game tonight. So we congratulate the Hilltoppers as they've successfully completed their tip-off tournament. And we'll catch the Trojans on Monday down at UDA when we start the season against those tough Greenwood Wildcats. So see you then. Good night from Nativity. Final score again is the Nativity Hilltoppers 89, the UDA Trojans 63. Trojans lost this. They're not going to lose a lot of them, but this one here they just couldn't get it going early and could never catch up. Got as close as 11 one time, but then the Hilltoppers were able to pull it away. So, see you later.